Hello Broducers, it's Özgün here. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to add ear candy and I'm gonna show you how to use Reverb to get some ear candy in your drops. If you're ready, let's get into that tutorial. By the way, I'm on a vacation right now and if the mixdown and the sound quality is bad, sorry for that, I forgot my headphones at home. So I'm shooting this video with my laptop speakers, that's why it's probably gonna a bit unbalanced. So I have this drop idea. First, I'm gonna show you that. So this is the main idea. First of all, we definitely need some reverb on the leads. Let's add it. There's no processing at the leads. I have 4 layers of silent. They are all in the same characteristics. So I've just routed them in a same channel. I put some distortion, a bit EQ, and a bit more distortion to glue them better. Then I have the stereo major plugin and a sidechain, that's all. So let's use Fruity Reverb. And I have a really good preset. I find this preset in some FLPs on the YouTube. I'm not sure which one, but it sounds really clean. You can grab the preset in here. Okay, let's take a look to the list now. So probably most of the producers just putting a good reverb that fits with the leads and they just leave it like this. But in this case, we are going to add a Fruity peak controller and probably you already realized what I'm gonna do now. I will just lower the amount like this. And after that, I'm gonna go to the VAT knob in here and I'm gonna right click, link to controller. And I'm gonna choose the peak. I'm not sure if I need to do this invert. Let's do it like invert. Now, when the leads are playing, the reverb wetness will be decreased itself. So when the leads are playing, there will be less reverb. When the leads are silent, there will be reverb. So it's gonna be like a puzzle. They will fit to each other and it's gonna sound really more clean. So the thing is, when you're connecting Fruity peak controller to the Fruity Reverb, you need to work with the bass. Our bass should be like middle. So it's like the bass determines how much reverb will be applied when there is sound. So I want it like this. And this volume knob determines how much gain reduction in the VAT knob to our reverb. So this is obviously too much, so you gotta find the sweet spot of it. Even you can make it like this, just play the sound. So now I can clearly hear the reverb and the sound and they are both so clean. So this is the first trick to do. This is going to make your drops really more clean and more white and the reverb is gonna be more pleasant to the ear. For my second trick, I'm gonna add one more reverb. This time I'm gonna make it super big and like really wet, long decay. No bass, maybe a bit low cuts, but less high cuts. Something like this. So my point is to have a really big and wet reverb like this. So maybe even more decay. And after that, I'm gonna automate the wet knob. And I will zoom in to my MIDI. So as you can see, there is some gap between notes. So there's a gap too, but this gap is so small, so my main reverb can handle this. It's gonna fill this area. But the gap like this, we should add the second reverb in the big gaps, or even with the all gaps. So let's do it like this. It's gonna take time, but if you make the first pattern, like first 8 bars, I can just duplicate it because my rhythm is not changing in the second part. So even the first 4 bars gonna be enough, I think. Okay, let's hear the leads now. So what this automation does, I just automate the wet note. When there is a gap between notes, this big reverb is playing. So it's gonna fill that area and it's gonna add really cool sound effects to your drops. And your drops is gonna instantly be more interesting. So let's see. And you can use this stereo separation tool to make your FX reverb even more wide. Don't overdo it. It's gonna be really bad in the mono system, so use it wisely. And let's hear all in the mix. So it's obviously too much and it's like killing the vibe. So you can just lower the amount of it and find the sweet spot for your track. Nice. I have one more trick for you. And this is gonna fill the pre-drop and the mid-drop parts. So for this, we will need the first note of the MIDI. So I just take it like this. And I'm gonna turn off these reverbs and turn off sidechain. Let's do it like this. So in this section, I will add a reverb. Or maybe to save some time, we can just use the reverb that we're already using like our main reverb. But this time I'm gonna lower the dry and I'm gonna make it like 8 or 10 seconds decay. And I will put the, oh yeah, we need to move them like this. Because the order in the plugins are matters. If I put the reverb like this, it's gonna apply it before the EQ and the saturation and all the stuff. But if I put it like this, it's gonna apply it after my processing. So that's why I'm gonna use it like this. And then let's add the Edison. It's the perfect audio editing tool for FL Studio. So I'm gonna play the sound, the first note. So let's make it 100% wet. Now I will choose record in here. And with this note, you can drag the recorded sample to the playlist. You can delete it. We don't need it anymore. So let's mute these guys and activate them back. So we have a sample like this. Let's normalize, reverse, cut the beginning part. Maybe we can use it like this. You just made your reverse FX sound made by your own leads. So it's just gonna fit your track perfectly. And you can use it like this in these parts. Even if you want, you can make it short, maybe make it unique, and like use it like this section too. And actually, you can even automate the panning. So maybe we can do some crazy stuff like this. So these little details, just adding too much to the track, it's gonna change the vibe, move your track to another level. Today we talk about how to add ear candy with using reverb, and we used Fruity Reverb. It's really good, it's really fitting to the most of the cases, and I showed you 3 different techniques. First one was the Fruity Peak controller. Just we linked this to the wet knob, so our leads are getting more clarity and it's not drowning in the reverb, but at the same time we have plenty amount of reverb. You just earn lots of headroom with it. And secondly, we created a new reverb. It has a big size and long decay. So we automated the wet knob and we filled the gaps between midis. And lastly, we made our own reverse sample from our leads. We put tons of reverbs to the first note of the lead, bounced it and just reversed it. And after that, we put some panning automation, and we created our own reverse sample, and we can use it anywhere in our track. Okay, today that was it. I hope the sound quality was not too bad, because as I told you, I cannot hear clearly what I'm doing right now. And I hope you can apply this to your own productions too. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next video. Bye bye.